Thank you very much. I can see we are all now concentrating. We are eager to hear the good news that we are receiving for our startups. We are eager to see the kind of support we are going to get from the Ministry of Industrialization. And there is still more support we are going to get from more of our enablers. So it's my duty and honor to call our next speaker. I want to call Mr. James Agin. Mr. James Agin is present with here today. He's representing Barclays Bank. And Barclays Bank has been very kind to Nairobi Innovation Week. They have been the title sponsor since this event began, and they promise to work with us this journey. Karibu, Mr. James Agin, the Corporate and Investment Banking Director, Barclays.
Thank you very much. The PS, all participants, all protocol observed. We as Barclays Bank, once again, this is the 4th year running where we're the title sponsors of the Nairobi Innovation Week. And from the start of it, we've seen this event grow from leaps and bounds to where it is today. And therefore, as a bank, we are extremely excited about the potential and the innovation we are seeing coming through this very, very, very exciting week that we've had. And on that note, we just want to assure you that we as a bank have a fully dedicated SME department that is ready to support you through your journey, and look forward to seeing who the 15 winners are so that we can agree on how to work together. So on behalf of Barclays Bank, we want to just commit, as has been mentioned, that we shall continue supporting the Nairobi Innovation Week. We are a strong, solid partner of the University of Nairobi, and therefore want to continue remaining a strategic partner. For those who have won, congratulations. And for those who have participated, good luck, and let's have another try next time where we as Barclays will continue being the title sponsor. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for our title sponsor. They have played a very big role to ensure that the week runs smoothly, and they'll work with us in 2019. So join me in welcoming our other key partner. This is GIZ. That is Development of Cooperation from the German Embassy. Madam Aregash Asfao, she's a team leader in the Kenya office. She's looking at employment and skills for Eastern Africa. So I must say she's in the right place at the right time. Join me in giving her a round of applause as she comes on stage. Madam.
Good evening, everybody. My good friend, Dr. Betty Maina, PS Industrialization, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very much glad to be here today representing the GIZ at the closing and award ceremony of the Nairobi Innovation Week 2018. The Nairobi Innovation Week is an annual event celebrating local international innovations while enhancing key aspects of the innovation ecosystem. The ecosystem of entrepreneurs is shaped by diverse actors such as universities, investors, governments, regulators, hubs, and incubators, as you may all know. Additionally, the access to a skilled workforce, opportunities to exchange experience, and the availability of funds are, of course, matter very much. The products, applications, or services of local startups are often adapted to the local circumstances. The sectors in which new innovations are developed and marketed span from nutrition, health, transport, mobility to 3D printing. Here we see a great potential that we want to harness for an inclusive and sustainable economic growth in the partner countries. That's exactly where, through the Make IT program, the German government initiative is involved in. Make IT Africa is a program implemented by GIZ on behalf of the German Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development as part of its Digital Africa initiative. The program kicked off last year in 2017. The mission of this program is to promote digital innovation for sustainable and inclusive development from West and Eastern African entrepreneurs in their early growth phase. This is in close collaboration, of course, with corporate and financing partners, social enterprises, hubs, and networks. Make IT in Africa creates an enabling environment for better access to finance, market, skills to startups. Currently, the Make IT program is implemented in 2 countries, Kenya and Nigeria. I would like to mention some of the activities we are implementing in Kenya. Make IT in conjunction with DIHK, this is the German Industry and Chamber of Commerce, organized an exposure trip for, hello. Are we together? Okay. So I would like to mention some of the activities Make IT is implementing in Kenya. Make IT in conjunction with DIHK, which is the German Industry and Chamber of Commerce, organized an exposure trip for 6 highly potential startups to attend Startup Germany, which is a global event for tech startups to interact with investors and tech companies in Germany. So these startups has got successfully international exposure and support so that they can start their companies in the future in connection with successful companies. Make IT also selected 15 startups in 2017 in competitive process from over 90 applicants across East Africa. And following this, a successful kickoff ceremony has been organized last year, 2017. Currently, the startups began the 9-month Make IT Accelerator program in January 2018 to help them to become investment ready. At the Nairobi Innovation Week 2018, Make IT in Africa supported startups to showcase their innovations to potential customers and investors at the startups exhibition. The program has been also supporting the ecosystem development in Kenya by supporting meetings to create the Kenyan Association of Startup and SME Enablers, in conjunction, of course, with other enablers and the Ministry of Industrialization, Trade and Cooperatives. This, as has been already mentioned, launched today. Make IT in Africa is also the key supporter of the Enablers Breakfast, which we had in the morning today, and of course the cocktail, which we are enjoying, hopefully today. All focused, of course, in support the startup ecosystem in Kenya. I think with these few words, I would like, of course, to recognize also my 2 colleagues, which is one of them, Jan Schwab, who is from Germany, and Mutembei, who is the coordinator in Kenya for Make IT. So thank you very much, and wish you a wonderful evening.
Our lovely guests, I would like to request that we observe silence so that we can also get through the program quickly enough, and so that we can also hear the good news that our key sponsors are having for us tonight. We are going to go into a different category, and that's the category for recognizing various startups in 9 categories that will be recognized today. So I will call the startups because I believe they are here and I can see them. And the moment you hear your name, kindly come forward, because after recognizing them, then we'll have a group photo before we move to the next section of the program. So my dear friends, let's listen to who made it to the final part of the journey. We have the manufacturing and processing category. We have Muhogo Foods. Step forward, give her a clap. The second category tonight is clean tech and renewable energy. We have Mudeiro Self-Help Group. The third category is e-commerce. And in that category, we have Custom Metrics. Step forward. Our fourth category is entertainment. And there we have Turn Up. Step forward, Turn Up. Our fifth category is game. And under game, we have a young, energetic lady, Gig Events or GIG Events. Step forward, round of applause. We have our category number 6. We have health and life sciences. Connect Med. Step forward, round of applause. Where are our startups? Are they with us? On the 7th category, that is agriculture. We all know agriculture is the backbone of our Kenyan economy, contributing over 26% to GDP. And there we have Capture Solutions. On the 8th category, we have FinTech. Under FinTech, we have Save Kubwa. Save Kubwa, are you in the house? Step forward. Then the last category is education. Education is Yusudi Africa. Yusudi Africa. At this point, I'm going to call Dr. Omwansa to step forward, give them a placard in recognition of the hard work they have done so far, and I'll request for a group photo.
All right, so each group gets a placard and I will have an opportunity to shake a hand. Save Kubwa. Save Kubwa. Okay, hold right there. Yusudi Africa. Here you go. Oh, I guess maybe I should be taking a photo, right? And then there you go. And then there is Muhogo Foods. Here you go. I think it's a good moment. Wonderful. And then there is Nairobi Self-Help Group. Here you go. All right. Then, I hope they won't fall. Custom Metrics Limited. Custom Metrics Limited. Okay. Then Turn up. Turn up. Tune up. Okay. Gig events. There you go. Connect Med. Here you go. I was actually very impressed with that pitch. Wonderful. And then Capture Solutions. There you go. Woo. You seem to be having a lot of fun out there. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. A round of applause for them again.
Thank you very much. And before we ask our category winners to go back, as they are getting a photo shoot, I would like you to give them a better round of applause. It's been a very long journey, starting with over 300 applications, narrowing down to 100 applications, and finally, we are getting the most promising startups. So from this category, before you sit down, I would like to have Muhogo Foods stand behind, and Health and Life Sciences Connect Med. Now, these two startups will be recognized again by two organizations that have a keen interest. One of the organizations is ICDC. They have a keen interest in promoting manufacturing and processing, and they're going to present a special prize to Muhogo Foods in recognition of how far she has come. So, is ICDC in the house? Please come forward. ICDC is coming forward, and I'll also give you a chance to say a word.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Yes, we at ICDC are very proud to be associated with this event, the Nairobi Innovation Week. We have been promoting industrialization for the last 6 years. We have promoted several small enterprises to grow to become big enterprises today. We believe that supporting upcoming startups is the way to go in order to create jobs for our youth in the country. And the companies, the startups that are represented here present a great opportunity to grow in future. And they have our full support. We will be engaging many of them from here to see what partnerships we can develop so that we can assist them to grow to be bigger institutions. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and I kindly request Madam PS to be in the middle of the photo.